I forgot that video errors out for some reason, but it's Tuesday, and you know what that means. It's time for another exciting episode of Tiny Meng Tuesday, where apparently my lights will blow the shit out of the paleness of my face. Fantastic. Got to turn those lights down. All right. Hey, everybody. How's it going? With me, as always, is my faithful fellow host, the madman of Minneapolis, the effervescent New Money Matt. What's up, dude?
It's Tuesday. We're both kind of sleepy.
It's true.
Great. We're going to have ourselves a fine Tiny Meng.
Oh, you're so fancy. Look at you and your bubbles. And now we move over to apparently the fucking rock star of the group. We have a very special guest, because I did say, are we two-man power tripping it? I say nay. Although, ironically enough, I can't make a four pun, but it's FanplasticFour. What's up, Alex? How's it going, man?
What up, dudes?
Thanks for joining us, man.
It is I.
Welcome.
Great to be back.
Yes, Mr. Ryan Clark. Good evening to all you beautiful jackasses. Caveman, Batman, Josh Bear. Oh, Quintilion's already dropping the cats.
Oh, yeah.
Did someone say cake? Cake is coming, Super Spike.
That's the cat that is joining us tonight.
Oh, very nice.
Where's my other one? Here we go.
Real quick thing, because I got note. Is that a Stone Cold Steve Austin cat?
No, it should be. It's some capsule toy or whatever of like a cat band thing.
Nice. Real quick, apparently a couple artists on Redbubble have been stealing the consortium of Jackass design. So if you are getting your COJ merch or Dave Wonder merch, please make sure it's from Dave Wheeler, because I've had to go through the really rigmarole bullshit of reporting it and them going, "Are you sure?" And I go, "Yeah." This dude's in
It says Dave Steeler. That's a tell.
Holy crap! It works! Super chats!
Whoa!
And pro tip.
Thank you, Caveman Batman.
For all you Twitter users, never tweet in response to somebody's art, "I want a shirt of this."
Yes.
Because bots will find that and steal it.
And then they will do it.
Drop
a message.
Time.
But yes, so sorry.
That's how a design I worked up in about 2 minutes for a wrestler got immediately stolen.
Oh, that sucks. But anyways, moving on from the bullshit. Alex, welcome, dude.
Thank you.
Thanks
for having me back.
Dude, you're always welcome. You know that. What are you up to this fine evening?
Tonight, I will be I'll be working on this Catwoman that I had started a couple months ago, and before I got super busy. I've been playing around some Batman stuff doing the Robin on the last time, and so I've got her loaded up.
Hell yeah! Nice. Oh, Savage Saint, just to make people aware, Targets have breakers in. You have to ask them to grab it in the back, because they didn't want to put them out since they were on sale.
They're also tied to a reset of an end cap.
Are they? Okay.
So, if your store hasn't done that yet, they're not. I actually saw some today on an end cap. They had front to back, and I also found.
What up, Shaggy? Oh,
Mr. Piper on this new end cap. And I immediately took his shirt off because I don't want him to stain.
Very cool. But yeah, Alex, whenever you're ready, I can pop your screen up. No rush. Hide your goodies. I will be turning this guy into an elf on the stream.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, you can eat Matt's cats.
Exactly, right? I just have to throw him through the camera and poof, bam, body slam. But yeah, I'll be working on that, as well as several other projects, of which I can show one of. I actually will be finishing the weathering process on good old Casey Jones.
Sweet.
So many secret projects always with Dave.
Yes, although I did get to unveil one of them because I sent pictures, and then Cardona blasted it over the internet, which was very cool. My Deathmatch King custom. So that was very cool. So But yes, if you're just joining us for the first time, Tiny Ming Tuesdays is live customizing, where we will be chopping shop and talking shop, all things toys, just having fun. If you got questions about fixing up toys, doing customs, or even just wanna jibber jabber, that's what we're here for. And we'll be here until 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is the next 2 hours. There is only two commercial breaks, which. But what you got against shops, man? I got nothing. Chop and shop. We ain't chop. Not woo. Not. I can't even use that reference anymore because I feel bad.
Sadly.
But real quick, just to get it out of the way, as some of you might know, we're sponsored. We got a sponsor by a local shop here in the city. It is the Source Comics and Games. The Source Comics and Games is a local shop here located in Roseville, Minnesota. They are your number one stop for all your tabletop gaming needs. They also have an extensive selection of back issues as well as local creator comics, in addition to some figures and other such merchandise. So if you're in the Twin Cities or the metro area, check out the Source Comics and Games over in Roseville, or check them out at thesourcecomicsandgames.com. Thank you so much for sponsoring us. To the Source Comics and Games, they still haven't gotten me a logo, so I will continue to use the Jack Kirby artwork because it's just that damn good. Thank you, Mitch Falcon. Come for the jibba, stay for the jabba. You damn right. I know I got you. Caveman Batman, they ship. Yeah, Redbubble does. Redbubble does ship internationally.
Does the Source?
The Source, I believe they do actually. I'm not positive on that, but you can always drop them a line. They are actually very responsive on social media. So check them out. I appreciate it. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, I was like, what? Oh, yes. No, their normal Source logo is very nice as well.
It is. But it's not Kirby
though. No. But Matt, what are you working on? You said you were going to be gripping and ripping.
I'm gonna open a bunch of stuff because I got a BBTS box in today. And then that may drive me to work on some customs related to things I'm opening. So we'll see.
What do you got in that BBTS box?
Oh, I got
show us your goods.
Spideys, I got Hercules, I got some Thundercats, I got all kinds of good stuff.
God dang. Yeah. I gotta get a Hercules, man. I like Tiger. I'm pretty sure the shop is getting, but I haven't heard anything about.
I've got Tiger on pre-order, but if I can find one sooner somewhere, I will get one.
Yeah, Tiger looks really nice.
Yeah,
a little too orange. I agree with the criticism there. She should be a little more yellow. And my vision of Tigra is very much the poofier 80s hair.
Yeah,
so I'll probably try and swap the hair from the two different heads.
Nice.
Dave, you might or might not have any frame of reference for this. I'm not sure if this is a mistake or if he just wore weird boots, but it's weird to me that Piper's boots have his initials on the inside on one and the outside on the other.
Wait, but does he have the correct feet?
Yes.
Oh, that's really weird. I wonder if are the calves identical? Because you might have gotten or the upper boot, I guess. It's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, I might have got one with shoot bastards. Now I gotta go buy another one.
I mean, you do have a vinyl cutter. You could just cover up the paint on one side and then.
Well, yeah, but you can see the curve of the foot too is off.
Oh, okay.
It's minor. It probably wouldn't bother me if it hadn't been painted weird. Of course, the one I got. He's got the right feet. He's just got two right calves.
Oh.
And a face that doesn't really look like Roddy Piper. But, I won't focus. Turn this off, maybe.
It is nice to have the kind of later era Piper, though. I will say.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel it looks a little more. I don't know.
From what I can see, it looks like a Michael Myers Halloween mask.
A little bit. It's very pasty.
He's kind of I don't know.
Dooner. I honestly, I have a feeling that nobody really paid attention to the Alf brand until the custom kit kind of exploded, and all of a sudden it was like, oh look, it's an official Alf figure. I have done so many goddamn Alfs. And
there's some kind of an anniversary, right? For Elf this year, 30th anniversary.
Well, they haven't solicited it yet, too. Oh, it does kind of look like Carrie Von Erich. Oh, Shaggy wants that junkyard dog fig.
I want that junkyard dog, and Nash. I guess I don't think I need Billy Gunn, but
everybody needs Billy Gunn.
Nash.
I did do a bit of a swap because I had gotten a little bit of a jump start on this elf. So. Look, I'm so fast, you guys. Building up them browns. Because I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to do this anyway, so I'm just gonna go to 10.
Seems surprising there wasn't a Alf Ewoks crossover.
Right? Different companies, maybe? I don't know. That's back when Lucas was in charge of his shit, and he was like, "No, I want that serious shit." And then Jar Jar Binks.
But I feel like the 80s was kind of this weird sort of like, no man's land for Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, there was no real guiding hand. Nobody cared, really.
Yeah.
I do still love those the 70s, 80s Han Solo and Lando Calrissian books, though.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that?
The 70s and 80s Han Solo and Lando Calrissian novels.
Oh.
Those were solid. Some good characters in there that I'd love to have toys of, but
give it a year.
I don't know. The way they're doing Black Series these days, I'm not so sure.
I will say never because they much like the Legends team, I feel like they're hitting the point of going shit. Like, what do we do now?
Well, but there's a lot of characters that like have had toys in other formats that they haven't done that honestly don't feel viable for Black Series.
Savage Saint, unfortunately, that one does not come with a coconut, but there was a Jack-specific 2-pack in Classic Superstars that did indeed come with a coconut to break over his head. Or not Roddy's head, but Snooka's head. Oh, hey, I got a Doritos head. They know. Oh, shit, Merkin. They found you. Okay, so, yeah, that is something that I'm still figuring out. So, again, I just got Super Chats to start working. I filled out all that stuff. I went through, did all the AdSense stuff. So I'm trying to figure out how this works. So I apologize if you get spammed with ads and stuff. I don't think it happens during the stream. I think it's like when you first start a stream or whatnot, like before it begins. So that's why I have the lead-in time. So, yeah. So just bear with me. Oh, shit. Is that Hydra Buster? Or Hydra Stomper?
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, I have Captain Carter here.
Well, see, I don't have Captain Carter yet.
With our powers combined, we have actually a pretty nice duo.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to that figure.
Dude, I worked out. I went up north this weekend, and they had one Captain Carter, and they had T'Challa as Star-Lord. Cha-cha. So,
quick! I haven't watched any of the show or anything, but
oh, dude, it's so good. And it's quick too. Like I feel like the episodes move like really, really fast.
They had I was reading something where they had intended them to be longer episodes, but the pandemic kind of forced them to go shorter.
Yeah.
I will say the hips on this figure feel fine. They don't really have any space in between detents. Somebody was asking about the hips. There's not a ton of range, but I guess he's a giant robot, so
true. Super Spike. I actually, as soon as I unboxed mine, I took a picture and I went, "I'm sorry, Robo," and he texted me back, "What the hell?" But actually, two random things that I picked up this weekend was this little bugger.
Nice.
Who I've wanted to grab.
Oh, that brings back memories.
Dude.
See, I skipped that figure at the time, and now with Spider-Verse and everything, I'm regretting it.
This figure is so floppy, though.
Yeah.
And he has this joint, which just makes me go, ow.
Yeah, just why even have it?
But yeah.
Do you remember he came with like a brick wall that he could scale?
The funny thing was that brick wall got re-released with the Todd McFarlane Spider-Man. It got re-released with like several other figures. But that Manga Spidey, I actually made a custom Manga Spidey that I have in my display. That's more of a it fits into the overall aesthetic. But I saw this dude and he was actually really well priced. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna grab him just because I haven't seen that figure in well over.
Yeah. Was that Ramos who did the
artwork? No, I think that was who was on that one? John Boy? I don't remember. It was because it was the Mangaverse team,
right?
That was doing it, and Ramos. I think Ramos might have done a cover. Oh man,
he was doing Spider-Man proper.
Hold up. Let's check this out real quick. Manga Spider-Man artist, because I'm curious. That is not the right. That is Spider-Man the manga.
Well, which is what is that guy's name? Because it's the same guy that did Crying Freeman and a bunch of other stuff.
Ryoichi Ikigami?
Yeah. And that's
Ryoichi. There we go. Quick to Spider-Man.
Was it CB Sobolski?
Sadly, I think you might have wrote it. I don't know. Let's see.
That's mean. That's mean. Fair, but mean.
Just open that can of worms. Shall we discuss?
The can of worms.
No. Not
in the news. I mean, it was in the news. That's why.
It's true. Recently, like yesterday.
Yeah, like today. I think it was like a Daredevil EP is like digging it back up again.
Tommy Otsuka.
Okay. Huh.
Apparently, so was the original artist. That's very cool. What Crimson Geek? Thank you. That's very cool.
Speaking of manga, somebody was it was just making the rounds that and I think I had heard about it and then I'd forgotten about it. I have the Batman manga from the 60s.
Oh hell yeah, Bat manga.
Great.
That's right back there.
But there was
like Lord
also
Deathman.
Several volumes. Yeah, Lord Deathman's awesome.
Scotty Young did some of the artwork for the Mangaverse Spidey.
That's probably who I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there were several volumes of Superman manga by Tatsuo Yoshida, who created Speed Racer.
I saw a bunch of still
and it's like you re-release that stuff and translate it, guys. Come on.
Sean Galloway just scored a couple of those books, I guess, and he posted a couple just scans. It's so geeky. I love it.
No, I would love if that was. I would be all over that.
I agree, Caveman Batman. The way Grant Morrison incorporated Bat manga into the canon was amazing. Oh shit! Look at that beefy boy.
I also was very happy with the way Jeff Parker wove in the Bat manga stuff into the Batman 66.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! That Batman 66 series I stand.
Oh, it
was such a good run.
Check that out.
Wasn't there an episode of The Brave and the Bold that did a Bat manga segment that was really cool?
Yeah,
had a great look to it.
It was God, Brave and the Bold was just such a good series.
Oh, so good. Caveman Batman, I don't know if it's different where you're at, but I think Brave and the Bold is out on HBO Max.
I believe it is, and because it's under the kids section.
Yes,
indeed.
My only thing is I didn't really care
for get Batman 66. It's good.
Sorry, go ahead, Alex.
Oh, I was just saying the Batman Brave and the Bold. There were certain aspects to the designs that I just couldn't quite get behind. I feel like that Batman design it's the sort of hard edge line to curve line. It doesn't quite make a lot of sense. I know they're going for a 50s sort of look, but nice, dude.
There's my Mangaverse Spidey.
Nice.
that I made back in the day, and it is showing its age, but I still love how it came out.
Yeah, the wrapped hands look so good.
Hell yeah. No, and Jordans. That was one thing. Like, I was like, where the hell did Manga Spidey go? Is like the original figure. They were just like, just give him shoes. We won't paint them. They're just gonna be gray.
Right.
So,
is there a Spider-Man they've yet to make as like
yeah.
a Marvel Legends that is like your number one?
Honestly, I just because I want to see. Oh, thank you, Plunderlings. I appreciate that. By the way, Plunderlings, I I feel bad because I'm just calling you Plunderlings and not by your shoot name, but that's okay. I don't want to spoil it. But dude, congrats on the NYCC reveals. Plunderlongs and Plunderstrongs looking mighty fine.
Yeah, good stuff.
Cannot wait for that Kickstarter to hit. I already got the transparent beauties on pre-order from BBTS. Spider-Man Unlimited Spidey would be very cool. I did make a custom of Spider-Man India. Unfortunately, I have no idea what happened to it when I moved. So
I also made one.
That is on the list to do once again. Oh, Plunderlings, you tease me so. I actually cannot wait. I have a bunch of Plunderlings on pre-order from BBTS right now that should be in soon. Damn, that's cool.
And that would be an easy one for Hasbro to do.
Isn't that Farm Boy Luke's legs?
Yep.
Nice.
He doesn't have the pointy shoes, but it was mostly just like, all right, I have an extra unlimited Spidey or Ultimate Spidey from the Vulture 2-pack. What am I going to do with it?
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of call for Spideys that small.
A Spectacular Spider-Man would be.
I wish that was streaming somewhere. I never watched that show.
Dude, I have it on DVD and Blu-ray. I would be happy
to pick it up too.
I'd be happy to loan it to you. Batman '89 comic's been pretty good so far, dude. Yeah. It's been bomb. Issue 3 drops tomorrow for New Comic Day. What's up, Mengs? Great stream last night. Hope Shartimus being brought on ice too, dude. Yeah. Russ, I was very grateful. Russ came on for the post show. We talked all things Street Humans. He'll be popping up. I told him if he wants to come on, give updates and stuff, we'll get him on the post show. So, he's a good dude and always fun to hang out with. So, Assassin Spider-Man would be very cool.
I think my big ones right now would be the Slingers.
Slingers would be cool. I want the Man of Spiders.
I was thinking of that.
Like, I want to see how they would do that. What up, Chad? How's it going?
There's that Cowboy Spider-Man.
Yeah. Caveman Batman. I'm in that camp. I think Spectacular Spider-Man is my favorite Spidey cartoon. Josh Keaton kills it on the
See, I've heard that, and it's from that era of cartoons that I was initially very wary of, and then once I actually watched them, like, oh, these are all the best. Which is Brave and the Bold.
Like Earth's Mightiest Heroes and
Transformers Animated.
Oh yeah, that was a good show.
Whoops.
They were all kind of in that same, time frame, and it's like, yeah, these are all freaking great.
Good writing.
Oh no.
Is that the Sean Galloway Spider-Man, the sensational Spider-Man?
That was Spectacular Spider-Man.
Oh, Spectacular.
Yeah, that was the one that I would argue is probably the best cartoon. I love the character designs. I mean, it is such a. It's a rewriting of history, but I love the way they did it. Also, Matt, I still have your Paul Ellering.
Oh, nice. And isn't that the same producers or whatever as Young Justice and stuff?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, the team on Mitch, I'm right there with you. Mystery Incorporated is the best Scooby-Doo. I love the way they do that. And Shav, I love the 90s era of the Spider-Man cartoon. It is near and dear to my heart, as is the 80s, as is Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. But considering Spectacular Spider-Man really only lasted 2 seasons, they covered so much ground, and the aesthetic of it was just so pleasing.
And Pure Soul 81, the bottom half of this Spidey is episode 4 Luke legs that I think I just hollowed them out
and then
to fit onto the the Spider-Man ball pegs and just use the original feet. And then the loincloth, which I apparently need to repaint, is Toy Biz Electra from way back in Wave 2.
Josh, the Ultimate Spider-Man, I like spite watched it like years into it, and I gotta say there were some rough seasons, but there was some really cool shit that they got into too. It was canceled because Disney got the rights to the Spider. Yeah, which was a bummer. Civil War Iron Spider hasn't had a proper Legends figure yet. It's very true. It
I would love if we went back to that one.
Plunderlings, that was the Spider-Man India. That Matt had and then went away.
All right, so comparing these two.
2099s?
Yeah, I didn't realize that they had changed up more than I thought here. I don't know if it's the video game.
Oh, honestly, there's a few Earth X figures I want, main one being Captain America. Dude, Super Spike, Earth X figures rank up there with Kingdom Come figures for me. Like, they're just cool designs.
Was it Spiders Man?
Yeah.
That's a cool look.
Oh, hold up. Boop. So, okay, which one's which?
This one is the original.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would have thought that was the current one.
Yeah, the new one has a more matte finish to it, which I kind of like. The smaller chest logo, which is interesting. I don't know which is which. I mostly got the new one because I like the coloration, and then he's got more hands.
Okay. I like it though.
And at least so far, the legs don't seem quite as gummy. But
David Keith is doing the voice of Venom in the next Spider-Man.
I know. Or no, I thought that was going to be Candyman, Tony Todd.
Is it? I don't know.
That's what I thought. But
so Matt. Matt.
Depends.
Oh, Caveman Batman throwing some love towards the Plunderlings. A lot of collectors here in New Zealand are going crazy for them. I've got my pre-orders in. Hell yeah. Well-deserved shout out.
Beautiful.
Super Spike, the hands almost got me to grab it too. Oh, Tony Todd is doing Venom. There we go. Oh, think I'm going to hold out for MFX or 2.0 body. Oh, for $20.99. Dude, but there's that Mezco one coming too. Like, there's ample $20.99 love going on right now.
But we still don't have a Doom $20.99.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I don't understand what you're saying, dude. Hold on. I want Google Translate. Here I come. No. That's not helpful.
And yes, Joe and Blue definitely need a Punisher $20.99. That comic is so just over the top bonkers, and I love that character design.
All right, that didn't work.
I've not read a single $20.99 comic.
I mean, that's fair. A lot of them aren't good.
I completely missed that whole thing somehow.
Oh, sorry, man. I'm trying. I do not understand anything, but okay. Right on. Actually, Leo, you can try on YouTube since you're on. Oh no, you're on Twitch. Dang it! If you go over to YouTube, youtube.com/Dave Wonder, the closed captionings, I think there is a Spanish option. I'm not positive.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know if it happens on live streams or if it goes after. I'm not entirely sure. My apologies. Any video game character toys you would want? Top 5 from each of you.
Oh.
Alex, you're the guest, man.
Oh man, video game character toys.
It also gives Matt and I more time to think.
Well, I mean, I'm a huge Final Fantasy VII fan of the original game, so I would love. I know they've made like a ton of Final Fantasy VII figures, and none of them have really appealed to me. But I like the original designs, like the sort of.
You want the kind of like chibi sprites?
No, because like they even had those. Like they had the sort of polygon figures, which I thought were cool. I didn't quite grab them, but no, like a faithful translation of the
OG designs,
sort of like the game manual art.
Yeah.
The character designs from the original.
Fun fact.
Yeah,
you got it. Back in the day, my mom worked for a rep firm, and so we would get like game shirts and like random cross promotion merch and stuff like that because no one else at the office wanted it. And so I had like every Final Fantasy VII like character. It was just the character, and it just said Final Fantasy VII. Like,
that's
and
so
that was the T-shirt, like plain white, cheapest, shittiest shirt ever.
Yeah.
But I wore those things till the sleeves fell off.
So those, I want the figures of those.
Oh, Strider, a very solid choice. Jack and Daxter. Oh yeah, the 1/6 figures were good. Soul Reaver, damn. Chrono Trigger, damn. There's some good ones. All right, so that's one, Alex.
Oh, I have to go with 5, right?
Yeah.
Because there's so many like video game toys, like Mario. You got him covered. I'm a huge Overwatch fan, and I was really kind of like heartbroken when Hasbro just sort of quietly was like, Overwatch, what's that? So
yeah, I don't know if they're waiting to go back at it with the sequel or what at this point. It just was really, or they just sold that bad. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's been what, like 2 years, that we've been waiting on this sequel, and like who knows what I don't know. I mean, there's so many characters they could have done. I just feel like the game, kind of in general, the brand sort of lost its momentum.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like I remember they were like teasing like a Netflix animated series, and like I feel like if any of those things had like come to fruition, like we'd still have the figure line. But I think it's just like they didn't play their cards right. But yeah, there's still like ton. I mean, I know they made like a bunch of characters, but like I don't know if you guys are familiar with the game, but like there's a character called Winston who's like a talking gorilla.
Yeah, he would have
like
been
a power suit and like a giant electricity gun. Like that would have made such a cool figure.
They did a pop vinyl of them.
Yeah, no, they've done.
Oh no, I was just saying that's the only way that I really remember that character is I was like, even I was sitting there looking at the pop going, oh, damn.
Everyone would buy a Winston if they made a proper figure.
Do you guys remember the game Medieval?
Yeah, with the skull-headed guy.
Yeah, I want that.
That's a good. Or what was that, like Skull Monkeys or whatever? It was like a claymation.
Holy shit! Yeah, yeah. Dude, I would absolutely love Clay Fighters.
Yes. That's what I should have said.
Clay Fighters would be
a few more.
Bad Mr. Frosty.
Oh, dude, Mr. Either iteration of Mr. Frosty, I'd be down with. Like his like jacked up form from the second game, or like the normal one that was almost a little adorable. Like that legit almost got me with some of the Fortnite figures, is because there's been a couple of them where it's like, oh, like Taffy.
Yeah, this is just
Taffy would have been a fun one from there.
Yeah.
Oh, Bomberman. Hell yeah. Abe. They made Abe figures from Abe's Odyssey, like way back. But
there's Bomberman figures, but again, it's all down to what your preferred format is.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them, it's like, all right, these are like model kits, or they're not very posable, or they shoot a marble out of them.
There have been a few NES Pro Wrestling Glyos homages.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Those are super cool.
At one point, Matt made some.
I did.
I'm glad that Storm Collectibles is doing Darkstalkers, but I'd like them to do it much faster.
Yeah.
More of those.
Dude, well, I want a Lord Raptor so bad.
I'm at the I like they're doing them. I wish somebody was doing them cheaper.
Yeah.
And
I don't have any Storm Collectibles figures. Like I just admire them from afar. Like, so I guess that's what I'm saying. It's like I want to see
so
like
pretty.
reveals and pretty pictures of these
Right.
figures, and they look great.
Oh, there
though.
we go.
I'd love to have some.
No, it still hurts me that we never got a Soda Street Fighter DJ. There was
they
a lot of
didn't?
other Street Fighter characters that I would have wanted as well, but DJ was the one who really,
There was like 17 versions of T-Hawk. Like,
well, they did every color scheme of everybody.
Actually, Omega, or there's a couple Earthworm Jim figs that are pretty decent. And I honestly, personally, I would say the OG Playmates figure still is the best Earthworm Jim figure that's out there. I love that figure. Someone needs to do a great pyramid head. I feel like there's been some pyramid heads done. But
I think Figma,
Bayonetta, very, very cool character. Oh man, Twisted Metal.
There were some Twisted Metal toys as well.
Were there?
Yeah. Not very many.
Jobin, I don't know if this is a typo or not, but I read it as Poussin. And I was like, chicken! Poison. There we go.
I don't know. I probably don't have. I don't know if it's still my turn, but
Sure.
I don't really have any more. But I have been playing Psychonauts 2, or I was before I got super busy. Those would have some cool figures. I don't think there are any. There's like maybe mini figures, but I like Psychonauts in there.
Psychonauts is tight, man.
Yeah.
PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale. More Uncharted figures, dude. So okay, this is kind of a weird grab, I guess, but like it was one of those things that when you're just trying to think of like, okay, when you're connected to one version of a character, but you don't necessarily know why. Like, there's a character called Exo Manowar.
Yeah.
That I vividly remember from a crossover video game with Iron Man.
Weird.
That was a 3.
It sounds like a dream.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. I know it wasn't.
That's the logic of a dream.
Hold on.
I know the game. I mean, I'm aware of the game. Maybe it was PlayStation.
Yeah, it was PlayStation and Sega Saturn.
Okay.
It would be.
Like it, dude. Hold on. Like again, this game was put out by Acclaim, which was one of the companies my mom worked with. So again, we got like every promotional like thing of Exo Manowar. So
this does kind of look familiar now.
This version of Exo Manowar is just cemented.
Well, and is that the? I recognize that Iron Man armor from something else too.
It was from when Tony Stark was a kid.
Okay, I was gonna say, is that? Yeah, I think that's the Teen Tony.
Yeah.
Armor, which is I think Jim Chung design.
Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Ranger X. I mean, that game is freaking killer,
dude.
That's a deep
nice. Mitch Falcon. I own that for the Saturn. Exo Manowar was a comic before the game. Like I said, it's one of those weird attachments that I have that's to like already an obscure character, but to an even more obscure version of the character.
Very specific.
Valiant?
Yeah.
Yep. There's still there's
Valiant Marvel crossover video game.
Right? Because that made sense.
I think I don't know if Acclaim was doing other Marvel games at the time, but I think at the time they owned the Valiant characters.
Acclaim was doing stuff like the PlayStation Hulk game.
Okay, so they were. Okay.
Yeah, they were.
They owned, because at the time it was Acclaim Comics. Publishing all the Valiant characters, like Quantum and Woody and
Dr.
Rock and stuff.
Yeah, dude, it's wild to think. Like thinking back to like the comic history side of things, it's kind of weird to like look at it. But what's that?
Well, that 90s era of Marvel where they were like, well, yep, we're gonna go out of business any day now, so who gives a shit?
Yeah. Try it.
Whatever.
Could happen.
A video game with freaking Acclaim Comics characters. Why not?
Very strange thing when friggin' Valiant was making more money than Marvel at one point. PlayStation Hulk game was so great, dude. The PlayStation 2 Hulk game, which was like Appetite for Destruction or something.
Ultimate Destruction.
Yeah, where you could legit just destroy the entire city,
Yeah,
building by building. It was insane.
that game was great.
I remember that was like the challenge at my birthday one year is who could destroy the most the quickest.
How has no one gone back to that well? Like, just do like an insane update, Incredible Hulk, destroy everything in your path. I mean, like, come on.
I mean, I'm half hopeful that they're going to do, at least through an add-on or something, that Venom will be a playable character in the next
for the sequel.
Spider-Man, yeah, because that was great in Ultimate Spider-Man.
Right? Oh my god. That game was one of those that I remember playing and being pissed off at first because you can't play as Venom right away.
Yes.
And it was like, God damn it.
You have to get to him via the story.
But, oh man. That, and I'm sure I'm in the minority here, but the Ultimate Spider-Man game that was all cel-shaded and everything, that was probably my favorite Spider-Man game until the PS4 game came out.
I don't think you're wrong on that.
It's so good.
Ultimate Spider-Man was the best.
Better than Spider-Man 2?
Yes. Because it took the Spider-Man 2 engine and made it look like a comic book.
Oh, that's cool.
Which was very, very
And I mean,
but did it have the bowling alley?
No, they did not have that. Favorite Marvel game, Spider-Man, Friend or Foe. That was an interesting
one. But yeah, like it or not, like him or not, the story was done by Brian Michael Bendis. So
yeah,
at least
it fit in very well to like I was really, really into Ultimate Spider-Man at the time. So it was that thing of like, oh my god, this feels like the comic, and it's like, oh, the dude writing the comic is writing the game, which was a pretty novel concept at the time.
Oh yeah,
like did it tie in with the comic?
What? No. Well, kind of.
He did actually
based around it.
He said that it fit like into a specific, he's like it fits in between these issues, and I think it did for a while. Then it kind of contradicted itself.
Well, that was Ultimate Comics in general.
Well, sure.
I'm pretty sure I read every single issue of Ultimate Spider-Man. I don't quite remember, but...
Dude, okay, so, funny story. I graduated high school... Or no, it was the summer before I graduated high school. I got called on jury duty. Or no, maybe it was the summer that I graduated high school. I can't remember. Anyways, it was either... Anyways. I got called into jury duty, and so like you have to go in and you have to wait. Like you have to wait to be picked for a jury or whatnot. So I had to go down to downtown Minneapolis and wait in this like really stuffy little room. Well, I guess it wasn't little. It was very low. The ceiling.
In the basement.
Yeah, and I had the first omnibus of Ultimate Spider-Man with me, like just chunk of book. And, like I had lost the dust jacket years ago, and I was like, this will be a fun read. I read that book like 6 times, sitting, waiting to be picked for a jury. And then when I finally did get picked for a jury, I went through security with the book, and I got yelled at for bringing such a ridiculous-sized book with me. And I'm just like, I've been sitting.
You made me wait a ridiculous long time.
Yeah. Oh, this was before smartphones too, so it was like I had my flip phone that I could play pool on, but only the friggin' demo. So it was like 4 turns each, and then the game's over.
I brought my laptop with me to that, and I just watched DVDs.
See, I didn't have a laptop at the time. I was I was but a lowly high school student. Which, I mean, granted, now I say that, and like my son just told me today, he's like, I got to use an iPad. I'm like, what? Like, I don't even have an iPad.
In my day.
Yeah, I'm still big after wanting like a comprehensive, and if somebody wanted to do it in like the 4-inch,
we played format. Mario on graphing calculators and liked it.
I want a comprehensive Metal Gear line.
Oh,
and if it was G.I. Joe scale, that would be great because you could actually do Metal Gears and not have them be $800.
Right? Wait, when you say G.I. Joe scale, are you talking classified or 3 3/4 inch?
I'm talking 3 3/4.
Okay,
that's G.I. Joe size.
But there's more than one G.I. Joe line now.
Yeah,
All my students get Chromebooks.
Don't get me wrong, I like classified, but
no, I was just saying.
You're like it's the reverse of being a Joe fan in the before classified. You had all the old 12-inch guys giving you crap.
And now you've become the 12-incher.
Was it
ever closer to death? Yes.
I mean, did McFarlane Toys do the Metal Gear Solid stuff back in the day?
Yep. They were one of the companies that did it.
They did Metal Gear Solid. They did Sons of the Patriots, or whatever the second one was.
Those were the days where you could walk into a Babbage's and grab a Crash Bandicoot figure, or probably a Soda Street Fighter.
What's insane is looking at, like, I've looked up some of those Soda Street Fighter figs now, just because curiosity got the best of me one day, and I'm like, my buddy legit was one of those dudes that would go to like Suncoast the day they'd come out and like buy one. Like he was all over those Soda Street Fighters, and they were so cool.
Oh, that was like the only reason I ever went into a Hot Topic.
Yeah.
Not for your Invader Zim merch?
No. Or I guess today my Young Bucks t-shirts. But
man, over the weekend I went into a Hot Topic for the first time in a very long time.
They're still around?
Yeah, we stopped at a mall, and I'm like, this store is brighter than this skate shop next door. I'm so very confused. I'm like, I remember going in and being like, oh my god, this is as dark as the shadows of the soul.
Usually, or that's historically.
Oh, Mitch Falcon. Resource was a fantastic company. They made
Resource.
Oh right, yeah.
No, Panther 10, I did not finish Mr. Shiv, but he's still here on my desk, being worked on. I'm too busy opening cool things. I mean, look at this. I don't even really care about Thundercats, but man,
how can you not care about Thundercats and you're paying like $50 a figure?
I don't know.
Gotta get that slide.
Because I'm dumb. And also, these are really cool, fun toys.
It's true.
No, it is weird. Thundercats is one of those ones where I was definitely like, should I keep collecting this? I really do like the character designs, though. I just don't. I don't know that I've ever actually watched the show. So call me crazy, call me foolish. That's fair.
Sorry, painting Elf. I've hit the point that I actually have to pay attention on him now, where it's like, oh no, it's not just a mess of brown. Like now I have to paint his face.
There's some other. I would love if somebody was able to do again. I want a comprehensive, cheap, or at least retail priced. Like $20 to $30 a figure Street Fighter line, but also Final Fight and Street Fighter EX and all that crazy stuff.
I feel like NECA started, and then they just were like, eh.
They did a handful of Street Fighter 4 figures, but they just did the one wave.
Yeah, it was very short-lived, from what I recall.
Same thing with Mega Man. I got a lot of great Mega Man toys. Nobody's ever gone real deep into the line. It's like here's 18 Mega Men, and we're gonna do 3 Robot Masters, and then the line's done. And I want all the Robot Masters forever. And they just don't want to give them to me.
No, they do not.
When I was probably around when I was 10, I want to say, my dad went on a business trip to Japan, and I was getting into Mega Man or Mega Man X or whatever at the time. So I was like, oh, if there's any Mega Man figures or toys, and he brought back these amazing little they weren't model kits, but they could kind of snap apart, and it was these different Mega Man X characters with snap-on armor and
Rockman kits. Those Rockman kits rule.
Those, I think they're Takara. They're great. I've got a bunch of those still on my shelf over here.
To me, those seem like the ideal. It would be great if they did some sort of line over here with like you said, all the robot masters and stuff. Like,
well, and if you were using a universal skeleton like that, you could do a lot of them. Using at least some shared tooling. Because the same model kits they also did a bunch of Mega Man 8 figures, and those they actually did do Duo, Swordman, Tengu Man, and is there another one? They did like 2 or 3 Robot Masters plus Proto Man and Rush. So,
well,
but I think they did only like 2 or 3 villains for the Mega Man X stuff as well, but never Sigma, which is weird.
Well, that's the thing. Like then, Brian Flynn was saying for some reason Mega Man just does not sell. Like,
yeah, it's yeah, which sucks. I get it.
Probably because there hasn't been like they've like rebooted it a bunch of times, but I don't think it's like ever connected. Like the new media, cartoons and stuff. I don't think they've really figured out how to like stay.
Nothing's really kept caught on. No.
Yeah.
No, I get it's a hard sell. It's a bummer, but I get it. I'll just have to keep hoping.
These guys show up in like one of the Sonic the Hedgehog movies.
Yeah,
we got to broker that deal.
He hasn't been in one of the Smashes, has he?
What's that?
He hasn't even been in like a Smash.
No.
Seems weird to me, but
wait, Super Smash Brothers?
No,
was he in Super Smash?
Yeah.
Mega Man?
Super Smash?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. Well, good for him.
Oh, that's right. Because
isn't he in like most of them?
Since Melee.
All right. Well, I just may be wrong. I'm just not following closely enough. But yeah, and yes, Comical Nerd, the Kotobukiya Mega Man kits are very nice. They're doing reissues of Mega Man and Zero that I've got on pre-order.
Oh, girlfriend.
So what more do you want?
Doom Patrol figure.
More?
Oh, he's been in 2 games now. He's been in Smash since the Wii. What's up, Mark44? How's it going?
I stand corrected. I'm not following Nintendo as closely as I used to since I haven't owned one since a GameCube.
Right on. Man, I used the same brown for both of these. But look how much brighter one is.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
Is same number of coats?
Yep. It's like faded on this figure. It's fucking weird.
I'm also just noticing Jaga's weird ass trunks into a bib into a cape
yeah
outfit here, but it doesn't attach in the back.
It's like a Borat.
It's just
it's a crotch singlet.
He got up, put that on, and said, "Yep, I'm leaving the house like this."
Just rocking it, man.
This is me.
This is me now. Deal with it. I wonder if it's because of the matte sealer.
That could do it, but still, that's quite a big difference.
Yeah, I'm gonna put another coat on him.
All right, what else? I'm almost done opening all this crap today. Then I'll have to bust out the Dremel.
The Dremel?
Well, yeah.
For what?
That's Dremel stuff. Thanks for joining us, Ryan.
What up?
How's it going,
dude? I salute you. I am not a crock magnet. And I'm assuming, Forgivens, you were trying to say crotch magnet.
Or was it?
Bum, bum,
You a magnet for all things crockery?
Yes, you know me. You know me so well.
You're down with CROC?
Yeah, you know me. Oh, man.
Yeah, tiny pieces.
It is also strange because since I have sealed this figure, it's like, oh, this is taking paint way quicker. Like, Yeah, and now the silence has rolled in. Good lord. Hey, Quinn, how's it going, man? What? Oh, blah. Orbital Doom Patrol Robot Man. Figure is great. The top of his head comes
That
off.
is. I still have an extra one of those on my
Chef has done a couple Gordon figures.
Someday going to turn into a Richard Case Morrison era Robot Man, but never got around.
That's all. Yeah, I read that whole line back in the day, and those would make very cool figures.
Or even I would love if there was more figures of those designs, but
yeah, Crazy Jane and
Comical Nerd. I haven't played a Metroid in ages, but I do love, Super Metroid and things like that. Yes, Metroid is great. I just haven't owned a Nintendo console in forever.
Hello.
Hello.
What? No, I don't need any bowls of water or anything. Thank you, though. My lovely wife was hopping in and scared the bejesus out of me because I heard the door open, and I was like, "Yes." Just, you are a helper. I appreciate that. She's gonna go watch Golden Girls now and fall asleep.
Yeah, it's wise,
right? All right, there we go. He's starting to pop a little bit more. I think it was the sealer that might have knocked it back a little bit.
Interesting. I'm not going to try and mess with it right now.
Oh shit, Alex, we never shared your screen.
I forgot to share my screen.
Yeah, I was just like, oh shit, wait.
It'll be a surprise.
Alex has just been really intently reading comments.
Yeah. Was I supposed to be sculpting this whole time?
The last time I played a Metroid game was back in '92. Oh, here we go. Bloop. There we are.
Hey, that's coming along.
Wow.
Very, very nice.
Continuing my theme of thief cats.
I was going to say, is this a companion piece? Technically, you could say it was a warm-up.
It's true.
You had to get into the mindset. But you didn't want to dive in and go full anthropomorphic.
You're not. You're on a good track there, Chef Gold. I agree. I would love a round of Hanna-Barbera superheroes, in a more cohesive format, and just to be able to get another good Space Ghost figure. And the one I have is great, but they could do a better one now.
Oh,
and it'd be cool to get Johnny Quest and stuff in the same format or whatever. Basically, if they just wanted to take all the Doc Shaner designs from Future Quest from DC a few years back, make those as toys, I'd be pretty into that.
That'd be so good. Future Quest was definitely one of those that I was like, it's over?
Yeah.
Because it ended quite abruptly.
Yeah, it felt like there was going to be more.
I think they were hoping for larger numbers.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm glad they tried it.
Oh, me too.
The Morrison Doom Patrol is what the live action one is based on. Sort of. They pulled some of the cast and some of the elements, but it really is just a blend of pretty much the entire life cycle of Doom Patrol. They've even got stuff in there from the most recent Gerard Way run. They didn't pull a lot from the Giffen run, and they haven't pulled anything from the Byrne run, which is okay. But
I have to say, it really doesn't feel like the Morrison stuff.
There are times where it does, and there's times where it doesn't. But they definitely pulled his cast and some of the character dynamics.
Oh, sure, and in a lot of the storylines. But it's just like there's like a feeling when you're reading his books that I don't know. Just like it feels more like you're hanging out with the characters. It's hard to describe, but show is always like, it's like, one thing leading to the next thing. It's like, you're always getting like, you never really get to like settle with anyone.
Yeah, it does. That was when the new season started, and they're like, "Hey, remember all that stuff that we were setting up, dealing with the end of last season? Well, that's done now. Moving on."
But a few people are pointing out it is the top of the hour. Too sweet to be sour, too hot to handle, too cold to hold. Without further ado, the commercial that everybody loves, the best commercial in streaming. You're welcome.
Do you feel like a champion? Do you worry that you don't look like a champion? Try Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. At our state-of-the-art facility, you'll find wall art. Not one, not two, but a spectacular 3 cats. This thing. Top-of-the-line sewing equipment that Enhancement Talent has used to make Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. Let us take you to the top of the card.
Every time.
Nice.
Every time. Oh man, so okay, real quick. Snow Miser, there's quite a few sculptors on Instagram. Drop me a line. I'll send you a few links. You can reach me at the Dave Wheeler on Instagram is probably the best way to do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are doing commission ZBrush stuff now. It's cool.
For sure. Cat commercial time, says Caveman Batman. See, best dad in streaming, working hard on Dave's gear. Gotta get him those logos. But yes. All right. Sorry. All right. Back to what you guys were talking about. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I don't even remember.
Had to get the awesomeness. You were
just doing Gordon Shumway stuff over there.
Doom Patrol.
Yeah, episode 2 of season 3 was excellent. I love that episode a lot.
Yeah, I haven't started watching the new season yet.
I mean, I would say like any of the previous seasons, it's had its highs and lows. I do like that they're using the Brotherhood of Dada, in this case, the Sisterhood of Dada.
Yeah.
From the Morrison run and some of that other stuff. We actually get to see. I never thought I would see it, and I don't want to. It was in the trailer, so I'm hopefully not ruining anything for anybody. But to actually see the Brain and Miss Yumala, in live action, like it's just like this should not be, but I love it.
I mean, I feel like that's the whole impetus for doing a live action Doom Patrol show is eventually
you get to that.
Those two.
I wasn't sure if they would pay it off because there was some stuff in the season like, are they going to just do that whole issue from the Morrison run with Chief's head and Cliff's sentient new body? I don't think they are, but for a minute there, I'm like, oh, this could happen.
I think that's the beauty of that show, though.
Oh yeah,
is just the moment of going, oh holy shit, you guys! Like this is happening.
Yeah, it definitely goes there. Wherever there may be, it goes there.
I have not noticed that about the Kane Ultimate Edition Omega Weapon 13, but I haven't looked that closely.
Which one?
As far as the painting and that goes, it's not always as simple as just, usually a lot of times the tooling is shared. You've got both the upper and the lower arm in the same mold. So, it's harder to switch colors. It's very expensive to do that. I understand, but why they wouldn't have gone that route, but it is interesting to me that they didn't paint that. That is odd to me.
Well, it's very strange too, because they've done it before.
Yeah.
With Kane. So it's just like, okay, Snow Miser, I'll drop you a line after the stream's done.
I'm gonna have to mute here while I drummel, but I shall be back.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna let these elves dry out a little bit. It's doing that lovely thing of like, and now it sits. Yay, indeed. Now I have two elves staring at me, one with cold dead eyes, because I haven't painted them yet. So it's just like, we just finished the
Black
Danny
eyes,
Street
they got
episode.
doll's eyes.
It is. Dude, Cup, you're in for a treat. Do-do-do. Man. Have you been reading anything fun lately, Alex?
Actually, I just started getting into Love and Rockets.
Oh, nice.
Kind of. So yeah, so I got Penny Century the other day, which is the first story in that is Woe Nelly, Jaime Hernandez, about female wrestling.
Yep.
And it's about it's really a really fun story about this sort of tag team duo where one of them is sort of kind of naturally like the heel and the other one's naturally a baby face.
Yeah.
So they're the league kind of wants to pull them in different directions, and it's like, will their friendship sort of win out? Yeah.
Oh, Job and Blue is asking, is this Feline Girl a commission?
No.
There you go.
I was just working on some Batman stuff a while ago, and I kind of had to put it on pause. No pun intended.
Use
but yeah, so I'm just messing around.
Right on. Well, may I say, it looks fantastic. Oh, come on now. There we go. I'm at the lovely stage of I need to give Alf eyebrows. And those suck to paint. They're like just small enough that it's really hard to do with a fine tip brush, but a little bit too big to, I don't know. It's just at that awkward spot.
All right.
Oh, he's back.
We'll see.
For now.
Well, there's a lot of material in here to take out because this cloak was doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that should work. To take that collar down some more, but I'm kind of see it there.
Oh, very nice.
So,
hold on, I'm gonna pop the screen away for just a moment. There you go. Now you can show it, man. Yeah. Very nice.
Oh, cool.
We'll get him there. I've got to take more material out of that, though. That's yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. There's no like closed suit body, is there? Like suit jacket where it's closed in the front.
Just I think Jonah has one now. The new No Way Home Jonah, but before that, no. The closest you would get it would be an open jacket with a vest.
Yeah.
Which is odd. But there are I don't know how they scale, but there's a number of closed jackets with the Mattel WWE stuff.
Yeah.
But I think those are probably a little big on most Marvel torsos.
There we go. There we go. Let that sit for a bit.
Mitch Falcon.
Looks like Vincent Price.
The gun holsters. The guns are separate pieces from the holsters. 1 second, and I will grab one.
Indeed. Jobin Blue is asking teeth. Oh, what you're sculpting right now, Alex? Yeah, someone said.
Hair. I've never done this before, but I want to try out this little technique for doing quick hair.
Oh, very cool.
So I just took a cylinder, I just carved in a bunch of vertical lines around it, and I stretched it thin, so the lines kind of all stretch, and now I'm tapering it to kind of create your like strands of hair, I guess.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's kind of works. Teeth, I would do like I usually sculpt like each individual tooth and lay them out.
Right on.
So yes, Mitch Falcon, the McFarlane Flashpoint Batman does have functional holsters. This must be just before he decided to not do guns with figures.
Yes. Oh, Chef Gold, quick question. Anyone but me wants some figures of the advanced D&D Dragon cartoon characters? No, I think there's quite a few people who...
I think there's definitely a market for those. That would be actually probably a good... and now we actually, since they've got the relationship, those seem like good fits for Ultimates.
Oh, for sure.
But I'm very, very excited for the upcoming NECA Warduke and whatever the other one is.
Yes.
Grim Sword or something like that.
They're very cool looking.
Yeah, I'm all about those.
Let's clean that out a little bit. All right. Well, Alf is coming along. Sorry, it's getting kind of quiet for a few. Ooh, I need to change my rinse water. It's gone orange. Oh, that's why I didn't realize Matt had muted for that. But yeah, so there is how far Alf has come in this stream. So he's coming along.
Nice.
Boop. Alf.
Oh, it's great.
So it's coming slowly but surely.
Is
you
Alf
would
streaming
also
anywhere?
be in somewhat luck, Mitch Falcon. Sorry, I misunderstood your question. The red thigh straps are separate, but I don't think you could remove them without them showing up in the sculpt. But the holsters, if you wanted to get rid of them, it would not be hard to just take an X-Acto knife and trim at the belt line. So he has some red straps on his legs that are a little incongruous, but otherwise, yeah, you could take these holsters off, no problem.
Right on. Mitch Falcon, is this Holly? Oh, Hallie?
Oh.
Halle Berry? I don't know. Oh,
Or
WF.
Holly
Robinson.
Holly
Oh,
Robinson.
there you go.
No, it's a Selena Kyle.
On the MWF pod, they talked about highly articulated figs of MLB. Not that my Cubs have anyone to make, and PA. I think sports figures would be good. I think the problem is it comes down to the likeness stuff. I think that's where a lot of people hit a snag, as it were, because people are always switching teams and everything, that it wouldn't last very long. But yeah, I think there's a market for them, but unfortunately, I think McFarlane is about the closest that we'll ever see for that.
Yeah, I think it'd be tough for anybody
What up, Emilio?
Just the toy production doesn't move fast enough.
Yeah. Tim Birch, you guys have or use a 3D scanner?
I have used a 3D scanner as part of my job.
Nice.
The ones I have worked with are not accurate enough to be useful for anything figure-wise, in my opinion, but they're cool.
Well, nowadays you can just use your phone, right? All that like photogrammetry stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the resolution is like on that stuff, but it's super cool.
Pretty can be pretty good. I mean, it's like it gives you a starting point, you know.
For sure.
I've never done it though.
Bear with me, I'm doing pinstriping. Todd was doing them for years. Yeah, well, no, I mean, Todd's been doing them, but like what they talked about on the major pod was basically like highly articulated versions of the figures that like Todd had been doing. So like basically Super 7 Ultimate, but of like sports teams. Which again, I think the market's there. I think the problem is keeping things current. Let's see here. Come on now. Plotting on EIN scan 3D scanner. Dude, all of the 3D scan stuff is so pricey. It's kind of nuts. Understandable because it's a newer technology that is coming into its own right now. And I always think of the moments where it's like, I remember when 3D printers were just insanely priced.
Yeah, I've been very tempted to use, in both, because I've got access to them through work, 3D scanners.
Yeah.
But they've just never quite seemed like they would be useful enough. Because there's a lot of, at least with the ones that I have access to, it's just a lot of post work to clean them up into anything that you could use.
Yeah.
Or special software to turn them into a usable file.
Yeah.
So, yeah, super cool. But I might need to just get rid of this collar entirely. Okay, yeah, and that would be a good way to go, Tim. If you want to take your physical sculpts and get them into a computer, scanning would be an excellent option for that. From there, it's really down to what you want to do with the files. If you want to 3D print them, you're going to need to put them through some stuff to get them usable for that. If you want to have somebody manufacture them, that's going to be some work, but it's definitely doable.
For sure.
Where's this binding
There we go. What up, Ray? How's it been? Welcome.
Woo-hoo. And
back on. It's no worries, Tim. Yeah, I think one of the coolest, goofiest things that I've seen is someone took a Xbox Go, I think was what it was called, like the camera, like so that you could be in the games. I can't remember what the hell it was. It was basically a black bar.
Yeah.
But I've seen people turn Connect.
I was thinking of the PlayStation version.
Yeah. I've seen people turn those into 3D scanners. So might be a way. I mean, I can't tell. I honestly couldn't tell you how to do it, but where there's a will, there's a way. So. There we go. You know what? I'm feeling good. I think I might have just... Well, no. I was feeling good about this. Then I saw like 5 spots that I'm like, I need to touch up that paint.
I mean, it's crazy the stuff you can do with some of that scanning and whatnot. Danny and I have been looking into a service that would take, you could you would send them photos essentially, and from there they could give you people's measurements.
Oh wow.
It's like, stand in front of a mirror in your underwear or whatever, take a picture of you from the front and a picture of you from the side, and then this computer will just say, "Yep, here's your measurements, top to bottom."
I'm not
I
falling for
went to
that
school with a
again.
guy who got into big trouble for doing that back in the day.
Art
Promise
school,
people
baby.
didn't want their measurements.
Yes.
Well, with most wrestlers, you're getting all that anyway. I don't think they'd be as worried. Though it would always be weird when they would try stuff on. It's like, yeah, it's somehow normal for us to see you in, briefs and like lace up boots in a ring, but when you're wearing those same trunks and like your gym socks in our living room, it's real weird.
Yeah. The Slick 132. Any manga series you guys would love a full line of figures from? I would love me some Berserk figures. Hell yeah. Berserk would be sick to see an actual full line get made, because I feel like you always get a few and then it dies.
That's most manga lines, unfortunately. I'm in the same boat with a lot of that stuff. I'm trying to think who I would like. Again, like a full for me. I'm not up on current manga. Sadly, I just haven't bought as much as I used to. But I would love if somebody was going to do. If somebody did like just a full on Battle Angel Alita line. There are so many great character and mecha designs that Kishiro has done over the decades that I would love toys of. I guess Trigun.
Oh, Trigun.
I would love. I have the old Resource ones, but if somebody was just to go whole hog on a Speed Racer line, I would be very into that.
Give me Chim Chim, you cowards.
I'd love I guess we're getting some of those Cowboy Bebop. Like, is it Figuarts doing those?
Yeah, Figuarts done a few, and then BST or whatever AXN has done a couple. But I would like a good Shaft Gold. I'd like a good Harlock. I've always loved the Harlock. Harlock's design. I would like City Hunter, but that's just my weird, obscure love of City Hunter. And yeah, that's the tough thing with Figuarts is they never finish lines. I will forever be waiting for Lupin the Third Goemon, and it will just always hurt. It's fine. And yeah, I think they did Spike and Vicious, and that's it for Bebop from Figuarts.
Yeah.
It's like you're not going to do Jet, really? Okay.
Well, yeah, Jet, Ed, Ein. Like, why couldn't we get Ein as a fucking pack in?
Or,
yeah, it's a corgi. What?
Have they done Faye?
One company did Faye.
Yeah.
And I remember because it was one of those figures where it was like there was a big hubbub about it because it's like, oh my god, it can't be released in normal stores. It's like, why not?
They're just shorts, people.
It's like I've seen wrestling figures with more cleavage. Anybody remember the bone crunching Sable figure? Good gravy.
Yeah, they were pushing it. And no, Tim, I don't think you articulate the junk. Though there was that one Figuarts of the comedian guy whose deal was like he would put his hand into his pants so it looked like a giant wang. So you never know in Japan what's gonna fly.
There we go. I'm gonna call this Alf done.
Very nice.
And here, let's do doink. I think if Doiner is still in the chat, your Alfs are gonna get packed up once I seal them up tomorrow. There we go. Boop. I lucked out by loving Dragon Ball Z since I was a kid, so Figuarts has spoiled me, dude.
Oh man, those Figuarts Dragon Ball Z figures are just things of beauty. Like, I don't have any. I'm not a big Dragon Ball Z fan even, but seeing them, it's like they're just so perfect, right? Like, I don't know how the final products come out, but like, I don't know. They're just like, I feel like if you were a Dragon Ball Z fan, those would be just breaking your wallet left and right. Like, there's like a bunch of characters from like the Namek saga or Namek saga that they've just unveiled. That just, I mean, they had like the diorama with the like green sky and stuff. I mean, it's just like it's the show in 3D.
Yeah, they're killing it.
Yeah, I mean, I get that it's a phenomenally popular series, but it is amazing to me that that's the one property that they're like, yep, we're going to go all the way in on this one. Any other series, doesn't matter how long it's been around, how popular it is, you get 3 out of the 5 main cast members, and then you can go screw.
Yeah. Well, do you think it's like
the only other thing I really felt like they did a comprehensive line on to me was Sailor Moon.
Oh, right.
And I've got all of those, and they're great.
Yeah, they make. Yeah, I wish they'd get back to making the original trilogy Star Wars stuff, but doesn't look like that will ever happen.
I feel like after Book of Boba Fett, we'll see a bunch of stuff, because since he's going to be back, basically he's going to be back in Jabba's palace. I think we're going to get a lot of callbacks in that series.
Oh, yeah.
But still, don't you think they'll just do what you see in the series and they do anything from the
whatever the next thing is?
Themselves?
I don't know.
It's not a manga, but I actually would love, and I haven't finished the series yet, but especially from I want to say it was the first episode from the Star Wars Visions. Those bounty hunters the mercenaries in like that half kind of feudal Japanese, half Star Wars designs were super cool. I would love toys of those. They were very clever to me, like the Doug riding around in the probe droid body. I'm like, this is super cool. Make a toy of that, please. I don't care if it's Black Series. I don't care if it's
give it to me.
Figure arts. I just want one. I want a Doug that rides around in a probe droid, please. I want a lightsaber umbrella.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ray. I really appreciate it, man. But don't worry, there's plenty more coming. Whoa. I've been trying to make the Tusken from that first episode of Visions. Oh man, I gotta sit down and just watch it. I just haven't had a minute to do that. Like, there's only so many hours in the day. Whew. But thank you, Ray. I really appreciate it. Actually, everybody who's thrown super chats, I really appreciate it. Every bit of it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it out there right now. Extra Life is coming up at the beginning of November. It is that first weekend, and I am going to attempt a 24-hour-long mega stream. I've mentioned this on other streams and such too. A bunches of friends will be there. A couple of folks in this stream that you see might be popping up. We will also be, there will be some Tiny Meng Tuesdays on a Saturday or a Friday. We'll be doing, I'll have chunks of time where there will be live customizing. I'll have times where it's just talking that, blowing, Jesus, shooting the breeze. There we go. That's I was like, blowing the breeze. That sounds good. It's going to be absolutely insane. Legit, I think I might go insane on camera. I'm also going to kind of be making that the, hey, we made it to 1,000, hell yeah, woo. I'll probably do a side stream too, but I hopefully I'll be able to make some sort of gear deal with Mr. Matt down there. So maybe get a few leg slaps in there, do a super kick to the camera, and try not to destroy the studio. Large Meng Saturday, maybe.
Yeah, we haven't really discussed what I'm gonna be, what I'll be doing or not with as far as all this goes, but
it'll be fun.
in some capacity.
Yeah. And Alex, I know we talked. You're more than welcome whenever.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna start putting together blocks of people to kind of get it going. I actually have a European block that's going to be coming in because I got some folks from across the pond and beyond that will be joining me for the wee hours of the morning when it's a reasonable hour for them. So some good fellas indeed. Don't worry, Shaggy. By then, I'll be able to talk about a lot of these projects.
You lie.
No, I don't. Because by then we should be good. But yes, thank you, Mitch, throwing up David displays model behavior. He said that he would be coming on. The list is growing quickly, and I'm very, very excited to try something absolutely insane to raise money for children's cancer research. And everything that comes from the super chats, I think until then, mainly because I have to figure out how the payouts and stuff work. If my payout and stuff, I'm new to this. If the payout comes before the stream, everything until the stream, the mega marathon stream at the beginning of November is going to get donated right along with what I donate at the end of the 24-hour stream. So stay tuned and watch me go absolutely insane that day. Because holy hell. There's days where I have a 2-hour stream and I'm going, man, I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't been able to stay, pull that kind of time in quite a while. But
oh yes, don't worry, Panther 10. There will be many a break. I actually, one strange thing that I'm going to attempt to do is live stream some gaming. My brother got my son into Minecraft. And so I play on a server on there, and there might be a section of time where we go to the end in Minecraft, which will be weird because I've never actually actively played the game. I've just gone around and built stuff and made tunnels. So I've been doing Extra Life for a couple years now. So this is my first foray into something besides playing D&D on a stream. So. So stay tuned. It's going to be weird and it's going to be wild. Super Spike. Yeah, maybe there will be a cake intermission graphic. We'll see. Jesus. But yes.
Are you saving up figures to unbox?
I am. I actually. Oh my god! If you could see the stack that is right here. So I had a mega weekend. Got the entire Armadillo wave. I'll be playing with those on the stream tomorrow. I did get my Wolverine box set in.
Oh, cool.
So that'll be probably tomorrow. I don't know. Honestly, I'm thinking of doing a vintage unboxing maybe on the stream. I have some doubles of the Wildcats Playmates line that I might crack open and then give away.
Wow.
So I gotta take a look at those. David's gonna have a cardboard cutout of him at the 20th hour during the stream. I'll just say I'm customizing. It'll work.
Yeah, it'll be like that MST3K where they escape.
Nice.
Cardboard cutouts with the moving mouths.
Yeah. Mitch, I will definitely be staying hydrated. It'll be good. Maybe we could get some of the TC3. Oh, just wait, Tim. There's gonna be some fun folks, no doubt. I had cake one time. Should I make that a shirt? I don't know.
Yes.
I know, Super Spike. Cake baking stream. I only have one web camera.
Bring it upstairs.
Did you ever get a PO box set up? Yes. Toy du jour, actually, that is on the docket tomorrow. I'm going to the post office, and I should have the keys tomorrow. So more info on that soon. Dave's trying to be Robo with a pile of floor loot. No, not floor loot. It's just stuff I need to put away and stuff that I have ready for tomorrow's stream.
Yeah, I've got some stuff to add to your pile.
Oh, that's true. Mitch, I have to check. I don't think I have a spare I might have a spare loose Mr. Majestic that I could send your way. Hopefully I'm involved in the Tim, we'll talk, man. We'll talk. Like I said, I'm currently trying to organize everything and everyone, and it's kind of like wrangling cats because I'm trying to put together 24 hours worth of content and figure out when people and how long people are willing to come on. So that will be insanity. I started an Excel spreadsheet, you guys, and I hate
Wow.
Excel spreadsheets. Oh, geez, Panther 10. I had a dream last night where I opened up a bunch of old Dino Riders. I nearly checked myself into an institution when I woke up. I was so angry. Oh, no. Good thing you stream with a professional cat, right?
I don't know if I'm a professional, but yeah, we can get some cats in on that for sure.
Professional.
I'm reminded now that I've got I'm surprised I never did one earlier because he's so simple.
Oh, Cyber.
But every time I see Cyber now, I can't help but remember that his real name is Silas Burr.
Yes.
Which is just, come on.
Also, I just prepared this for my son, and it's actually my friend's OG one of these. But I jokingly the other night said, "Yeah, I put it in my organizer and did this real quick on a video chat." And this, my friends,
yes,
is an OG Pokédex.
Wow. That should be in a museum.
Oh, well, here's the problem. My son dropped it, and now, whoa!
Oh.
It survived so long. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna fix the hinge on that. Just because I don't want to risk the tension snapping the hinge.
Right.
So, but yeah. But Tuesday Night Cake Club. Professional. There you go. The quotations help with the legal stuff. Hell yeah. Some other advice I have: work that day, so you may want to get other mods lined up just in case you go. I got you, Mitch. It does belong in a museum. It's a beautiful piece. My son is so into Pokemon right now, specifically Pokemon Go. We'll take the dogs for a walk, or we'll go just anywhere, and he's like, "Can we look around?" It's like, hell yeah, we can. But yes, and actually, one thing I think I might be my customizing piece for the stream is finally getting this big bastard put together. Leatherhead.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
So I gotta get him pieced together. I've had him sitting here. I might assemble him next week and then have him ready to roll for paint, because that's gonna be a beast.
Yeah, I've got some stuff like that I should pull out and just have going.
Just do it. He's got to collect them all there, Dave. Hell yeah. Although it's one of those weird things where I play Pokemon Go now, and I feel so old because I'm just like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, there's lots of Pokemons now.
Oh, I'm aware.
Your complete memorization of the old rap will do you no good. What I am reading, Mitch Falcon, is the instructions for this transformer, because these third-party ones don't mess around. I would really hate to break this expensive toy.
Oh, here's a question. So I got to see Slag for the first time this weekend.
Oh yeah.
I had yet to see one in person.
No, I hadn't either. I ended up just ordering them online.
Oh, right on. I gotta say, Grimlock still is king.
Yes, I agree that Grimlock is still the better of the two figures, but I do like Slag a lot.
Oh yeah, I got nothing against Slag.
This is I can't remember what they're calling him. Sinicus. This is a Mastermind Creations third-party transformer, and he is, I believe, Voss from the IDW More Than Meets the Eye Decepticon Justice Division. Because Hasbro is never going to make toys of them.
Sadly not. Which I feel like they gave a shot to the IDW stuff, but it was during like kind of the dark days, where it was just like, yeah, this character totally makes sense, and everybody's like, who the hell is that?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're willing to try it here and there, but I read the series. Yeah, I picked up all the big hardcover IDW trades, and I was like, all right, I just need figures of these characters.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna wait for Hasbro to maybe do it, especially since these third-party ones are gonna
do it better.
They tend to get expensive quick. They start expensive and then they get expensive.
Yeah.
There we go.
Did someone say cake? No one said cake.
Or did
Target
they?
keeps on pushing back my order for Slag or Slug. Yeah, I don't understand Target's pre-order system because it seems so ass backwards.
I don't. There's a lot of unwarranted, unnecessary, or willful misunderstanding. I think lately when it comes to they just hate us and they don't want us to have toys and whatever. It's like, no, man, things are just screwed up everywhere. But that said, the way Hasbro does pre-orders with it's going to be delayed, click this thing 80 times or we'll cancel your order, that's some BS.
Yeah, but Target's doing that now too.
That's what I mean. Target always does. Yeah, that's Target's whole deal. I don't know why you would.
It's just aggravating. Like, because that was the 66 Batcave for me. I was like, God damn it! Like, that's really frustrating. And then,
they canceled it out from you.
Oh yeah. Well, the annoying thing with mine was it was literally like, hey, you didn't click the approval for this, and I got the approval email after I got the cancellation. I was like, but what? Like, how does that work?
Come on. Yeah, no, that's ridiculous.
But yeah.
And I can't remember if I pre-ordered the AOA stuff. I ordered the House of X stuff through Target, but that was before the supply chain got all screwed up. So,
yeah. That's just prime there, Matt. I had to cancel my AOA stuff with Target. Only have the Fantastic Four stuff pre-ordered with them for now. Wait, what FF stuff do they have up? No, Caveman Batman. I got in on a second round of pre-orders, and it's actually shipped already. So.
Yeah, I think some people we already got theirs. So.
God damn it, Shaggy! Knock knock. Who's there? Bert. Bert who? Birthday cake. Now you thick cake.
Oh, Dave.
I want to do like the Tony Atlas laugh, but I'm painting. Oh, God damn it.
Ah.
I stopped collecting Transformers, and now I'm able to find all new releases of Transformers. Sounds about right. That was like literally this weekend. I said something to the extent of, "I'm glad I don't collect classified figures because man, those have got to be frustrating." And then I found a breaker. I was like, "Oh."
They were much more frustrating. They're better now, but they're not. We'll see how it goes because they're talking. I think it's either leaked or confirmed that Target is getting Tiger Force and Python Patrol.
Oh shit!
Exclusives for their next round, and that's gonna suck unless they figure out the numbers thing because the Python Patrol designs are just so good.
That is a word for them. There we go. Whoa. Hold on. I don't know why my chat will freeze every now and again. There we go. Whoa! Robo Killer.
Yeah.
Hint Cake Tuesday. Man, Robo, get your ass on the stream. Come on now. Dave decided it for us. Oh no. Anyone know when BBTS will get the Origins Castle Grayskull? I don't know if they will.
I think they've had pre-orders up for it.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
I missed that. We decided our official cake flavor was Funfetti. Yes, it was. I decided it. Tiny. I kind of want the rumored Crocmaster pack. Hell yeah.
I mean, that would be awesome. I do love me some Crocmaster.
I want Big Boa. I want Big Boa in a classified look just because that would be ridiculous.
He seems like a tougher get, but I would be all about it.
I mean, I wouldn't say no. Although, okay, here's the real question. Do you think that they would go and somehow get the Rocky Balboa rights so we could get that Rocky that was never released?
No.
Okay. Oh, Panda 10, as of today, I'm up to date on all my NECA cartoon turtles. Nice.
They didn't even, I mean, they didn't try, and I can't imagine William the Refrigerator Perry wouldn't have let them, would, if they had gone after him for like a 25th era fridge, because they wouldn't even need to involve the NFL.
Yeah. But he's not there anymore.
They didn't even try.
Yeah. Which is a damn shame, because it seems like that would have just been a fun and easy one.
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm throwing it out there, Robo. If you want to come on the last 10 minutes, I threw you the invite.
Oh, shit, Robo.
Right? See? Alex wants you on. Knowing him, he's probably working on some fanciful review that's going to be amazing. That was this morning. I started doing the thing of, like, I'll hop on YouTube in the morning and just, like, line up a bunch of videos to be like, and go. All right, I'm going to work on shit now. And I had Robo's Breaker reviews in there. I was like, oh, shit. I found myself getting strangely emotionally attached to fucking G.I. Joe classified figures.
It's a fine figure.
That it is. Oh, damn it. That's right. Thank you, Mitch Falcon, throwing some love towards the Fwoosh every Sunday and Monday. Or every other Sunday and every Monday. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, you jerk. Come back here.
What's happening?
Now you come on.
I was getting my stuff. Hold on. I was going to show you my stuff.
Hold on. Whoop.
Hello.
What's happening?
What are you doing, Robo?
Oh no.
Oh wait. You know what's happening? I've got the video on in the other. I was like, I'm talking to myself, and it's messing with me. What's happening?
Robo broke himself. No, Jobin, this isn't a first. Robo's been on before.
Robo, I feel like we are old. Oh my god!
Oh, you son of
What?
How?
You know how it is.
We know how it is. I'm just too cool. I'm gonna put it on a fucking pile for the next 17 years.
Oh my god!
You know that Shadowcat head right there is could use some replacing.
I think I can oblige.
Oh my god.
Oh, what's happening? I actually painted this.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
Rob's,
Widget?
right?
And I got this. Yeah, I got this today before I knew I was getting that today.
Nice.
That was like a surprise box that showed up in the mail.
That's so awesome.
Fancy city boy with his X-Force and Excalibur.
Fancy country boy.
Yeah,
I
right.
completely missed out on that X-Force set. I'm just kicking myself.
Apparently, it's up on Shop Disney.
Shop
Someone
Disney?
said.
Is it
Did it pop
again?
back
Again?
in?
Because I
Last time I
checked and
looked,
it
it
was
wasn't.
like history gone,
Maybe
without
so.
a trace.
It wouldn't surprise me if it comes back once they, get
Yeah, it
their
was just the
Yeah.
pre-orders, right?
So,
and then like the Shattered Glass Optimus Prime and Ratchet set is showing up at freaking Winners in Canada now, and that's been sold out on Pulse for a year.
well, I heard people got charged for the X-Force set on Disney, but I think it was that monthly hold top
Oh,
first of the month thing or whatever it is.
you lucky dog. Well, those are supposed to ship out fairly soon, aren't they?
The X-Force set, I think, is.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Robo's got that vintage FF action.
There's the fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
That
Damn,
looks
Robo.
pretty good. And the screwed up thing about this too, at Books A Million today, I was looking at the Marvel Select Human Torch, thinking those heads are Marvel's Legends size. And so are the hands. I came home and I went back and forth, and I ended up ordering on Amazon, and then this showed up.
Nice.
It's kind of cool though.
Anyone else watching this and the Tuesday Night Crew? I mean, hey, it's all.
Don't watch Wade.
Oh shit! That was Robo. That wasn't me. Just
That's
remember
right.
that. Just
That's right. Beef.
boss. Robo. They're multiplying. They're just taking over.
I saw that. Have you done any of the 3 3/4 inch scale ones?
No, I'm not going to. Someone asked me about that the other day. I was like, no.
That's where I got this. Was
Oh yeah.
Rob.
Hell yeah. I was looking at that. I was like, I gotta rework this first before I have something that's that big that I need.
It's
to
such
keep
a
track of.
perfect widget. Like it just looks like it came right out of the comic book page.
Yeah, it's
I may have
beautiful.
screwed it up. I hate paint. I hate paint pens.
Oh,
And what I did, I walked in there and grabbed my Molotov,
yeah.
my bigger one, my smaller one. What I didn't know, what I thought my bigger one was the Gundam marker. So I started just swapping it without my glasses on. Google, no. But
Here,
I
next
started
up,
swapping this on, and I thought, man, that's not shiny at all. Shit.
Whoa.
oh no.
So instead of doing the logical thing and wiping it off or cleaning it off, I just started doing the silver. I was like, no, I'm going to fix it.
Robo,
But-
apparently you're going to fight Minoru Suzuki to start Tiny Meng.
I mean, sure. Let's get Suzuki on here.
Hardcore Grandpa.
We need some other grandpa.
Yo,
You got a ton of figures there.
When I come back, Robo's here. Never know who's going to stop by. I told you. But what are you working on, or outside of widget? What have you been working on, Robo?
That's it.
Anything fun?
Oh, I painted this. Well, I think I've already shown this.
Yeah, hold up. So tiny, so lovely.
Nice.
Trying to hide behind them.
Didn't you snap his neck?
Yes, I did.
Okay. It went back
Yeah,
on
that's
though. I
really
mean,
cool.
you can't tell.
Yeah, that was some expert gluing there, if I do say so myself.
Nailed it. And
Because
We
in my
glued it.
well, I was never, well,
take a nail gun to it.
it actually did it have articulation? It may have had articulation, but it doesn't anymore.
Did it? I thought it was just the where you attached it. I mean, like I didn't think they could actually move though.
The head was separate on a peg, but below the head are
okay.
just those tiny little beam things.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And it was loose, and it went, and
Then it
I
went.
can't remember. He suggested tightening up the joints with some clear nail polish. Well, I put that on there,
Oh no!
stuck it all together, and then tried to articulate the head.
Oh,
Man.
Click. Yeah, that was my own fault.
No.
What else was I working on?
Is it bad now that I've done a few more of these elves? I'm like, I want to do like a commando elf. Like I want to put
I was
like a
just
Rambo.
thinking that.
Like,
Themed elves. You gotta have like a chieftain, like Chief Chirpa elf.
oh,
yeah,
I got a
there's
bag
bunch
of
of
Ewok
canon
parts
elves
that I got to
right
make
there.
something messed up to send to Robo.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
You know, I haven't seen anything elf in years. and then these pop up, the custom kits.
Yeah.
The NECA figure pops up, and I was in Walmart today, and the DVD set. I walked by and I thought, wow,
there's T-shirts at Hot Topic.
it's making a comeback,
right?
They're gonna restart the series.
Oh, you can make the Alfs.
I mean, Paul Fusco would love if that was the case.
I wouldn't not love it. Robo has an advanced adhesives degree.
No, I'd say it's like intermediate.
I did
because I don't have the patience to sit there and hold something that long.
I did. I repaired the wing, so now it still makes a horrible noise. Oh God!
Have you not?
I glued it and I clamped it.
Oh, okay.
So
now you need to oil it.
I did already. It's still that stiff. Damn it! Hold on. Gotta put it in here and then tempt fate. Let's tempt fate. Let's tempt fate.
Oh, that, yeah. Oh.
Do it. I mean,
hey!
Did yours break or?
It
snapped in.
But yeah,
Dave's was a face of joy. It wasn't of despair.
Oh God! Now I got to take the wing off in order to fit it on my desk right now.
One-winged Goliath looks kind of cool.
Right.
It's got that symmetry.
Venger action going on.
With the beard and the hat. Maybe.
And I mean Venger in a
asymmetrical
way.
What Gargoyles character?
I think One-Winged Goliath is Kenny Omega's projected finisher.
Which Goliath or which Gargoyles figure?
Yeah. Do you have favorites?
I love Lexington, but I gotta go Bronx. Bronx was always a favorite. I got the OG Lexington and Bronx right here, like on my shelf.
Nice.
They're the two that's Cold Stone. We're gonna get some ice cream in there. Yeah. No, I got you.
Honestly, I couldn't name any of the other Gargoyles. I'm just in it for the new figures. I didn't watch it a lot back in the day.
It's funny. I went back to it. I sort of revisited it because it's on like Disney Plus, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And it's they tried really hard. But,
it's dated for sure.
But it's also like that I mean the animation is beautiful, at least in that first season, like just insane, awesome, and they're clearly trying to go for that like Batman the animated series, like trying to
Definitely.
But there's like 2 episodes early on that are almost the exact same premise and have the exact same story beats. That it's like
dude, there's like 2 dozen of those.
Yeah, it's like gargoyles. Like one of the minor gargoyles gets in trouble. Like they're like curious about something in man's world. It leads to trouble. They don't want Goliath to find out, but then he does, and he's in the middle of yelling at them, and they turn to stone because the sun comes up. And then it just cuts to later that in both or possibly 3 episodes, they do this gag of Goliath being in the middle of chastising them, but then they're sort of saved by the sun.
Yeah.
I mean, don't forget that the very first episode of Batman the Animated Series that aired was I've Got Batman in My Basement.
Oh,
yeah, it was. Oh, it's so good. I had the.
It was either that or the Man Bat one. I can't remember. Both of which sucked.
on Leather Wings was dope.
Yeah, that's a great one, and I think that it technically is the pilot.
Yeah,
they really go all out on the animation in that.
Yeah, I think that might be it. But yeah, I think that was the pilot. But yeah, I mean, anyway. And Ray Ortiz in the chat, I would be curious to see the repainted Icarus in comic colors because I've been tempted to do that as well.
That would be dope. What kind of lube do you use? Banana flavored. I would also like Coyote. Yeah, any of the pack would be dope. See, it's all about the pack. There we go.
And it was on Leather Wings. Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
Do you remember those books that as you read them, you could like press the button?
Yeah.
And it would be like, and make a noise or something. That I had the noise book of there's a Batman in my basement.
Yeah.
And like you press the penguin and it's like wah, 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 wah. It's like the saddest music. It's like, but But why? Like, why does he have that?
You just unlocked something in my brain where there's like the kid. If you press his dialogue button, he's supposed to say "Let's go," but it sounds like he's saying "Lunch go."
Yeah, he's like, "Let's go."
Yeah.
He's so angry.
I do not remember these things.
Yeah, it was like it was like
when
your standard
books would
like
talk, you know.
cardboard,
you see,
cardstock book cover, and then like plastic along the side with buttons with characters on them and stuff.
Yeah,
they were all over the place. I mean, I'm sure if you go to any thrift store.
Hold on.
Oh.
Wait a second. He still has it, doesn't he?
Oh, I'm sure he's got one. Yeah, I don't have it, but it's definitely the kind of thing where if G.I. Joe hadn't been long dead before that existed, I would have a G.I. Joe version.
I think we tried to, because my wife remembers liking Gargoyles, and we watched the first few episodes when we first got Disney Plus, or whenever that first went up on there, or whatever it was. But I still can't remember it, and that was a few months ago. What the?
It doesn't really leave an impression, but it's kind of like the villain Xanatos is like and he's voiced by Jonathan Frakes.
Yep.
And he's kind of this like interest, like the show spends as much time developing him. And he's not just sort of like this, you'd expect him to be kind of like a generic Lex Luthor type, like evil billionaire sort of thing. But there's like unexpected complexities to him, like that none of the gargoyles have. That's what it's missing. Like it's missing, like the gargoyles do not have enough personality.
They just have their attributes and
they're being named after different
because doesn't Xanatos become a good guy or help them out several times? And
when he has to. Yeah.
He falls prey to the curse of any villain that's too well written.
Yeah,
and that he starts to become a good guy.
The noise books, I shit you not, are up in my son's bedroom because he has a bookshelf. We have a bookshelf in there, and he has all his books on there, and I'm like, those are missing. And like I had like the turtle books that were like that big, and they were all basically adaptations of the one shots, but for kids. And he's been reading those lately because there's the Donnie with Kirby.
Yeah, I remember that one.
So, when their interests align. Xanatos used to be Knights Templar, didn't he? I think they connected him back to that at one point, but, like you do. Oh, there we go.
Those Knights Templar.
That's a sentence I did not expect to hear tonight. Good old Knights Templar.
They work their way into everything.
For tonight we ride. But I am going to throw it out there. It is 10:04 right now, and I don't want to keep you guys up too late. I know Robo's got Matlock coming on soon. But
yes, I am definitely going to roll out myself here.
Oh shit, Drunk Gizmo, what's shaking?
Thank you for joining us, Drunk Gizmo. Yeah, the cats have been bastards the last few nights. So.
Oh no. But real quick, Alex, where can people find you?
You can find me at FanplasticFour, FOUR.
I'm gonna go cyber squat on FanplasticFour right now.
What's that?
He's gonna grab the misspelled version of your name. Gain all the follows.
FanplasticFour.
Yes, the bombastic pour. Oh no. Robo, since you're he's writing shit. Where can people find you?
On the Foosh.
Nailed it.
It's so easy. If it's the Foosh, that's where I am usually. Somewhere, some capacity.
Matt, where can people find you?
At HypnoHustlin on Twitter. HypnoHustlers_customs on Instagram, and Enhanced Talent Clothing Gear at some point, maybe in the future.
Right on.
We're around. So, yeah.
And you can always find me at all these below. On Twitter, at Dave Wheeler. On Instagram, at the Dave Wheeler. Right here, twitch.tv/DaveWonder, youtube.com/DaveWonder. But Monday nights, you can find me on the Foosh. Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights, you can find me right here on the Dave Wonder channels. Tomorrow night, we'll be Robo, myself, and Cincy will be gripping and ripping cardboard all night long for Toys with the Boys. So yeah, thank you both for joining. Thank all three of you for joining. Like, follow, subscribe to everybody, because we like to make shit and we like to make stuff fun for everyone. So Matt, Ray posted a pic of Icarus on.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna go check that out right now before I forget.
So,
Ike Harris?
yes, Icarus. Good night,
Yeah.
everybody. I gotta cut back because we got friggin' Weekend at Bernie's Alex down there right now.
Oh shit!
we're gonna party,
Too cool for school.
right? No, but thank you everybody in the chat. Thank you to everybody for the super chats and everything. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow night, 8 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, right back here on the Dave Wonder channels for Toys with the Boys, with Robo and Cincy and myself. So hopefully we will catch you guys soon. But yeah, much love from Minnesota. Bye.